welcome our guest of honor, Madam, our County Commissioner, our CD, ADS, Program Coordinator, our MasterCard from Equity person, our Minister of Education from Narok Government, education officials, even our DEO, chairman, our principals, our PTA chairman. I just want to welcome you to LOTPs, and we feel honored that the African Digital School Initiative decided to launch the program here at your LOTPs. So we are happy, we feel honored. Mine is just to welcome you to LOTPs. I know you are talking about ICT, and the only thing I can say, we have to embrace technology, otherwise I think we shall be left behind.
All our education officials, our esteemed supporter and provider to this program, represented in the person of Ivan Mwai from MasterCard Foundation. Global eSchools runs 3 different programs. It's not just the African Digital Schools Initiative. We've been running a program in 16 different African countries called African Leadership in ICT. 2, we run another program that targets youth. It's called Africa Knowledge Exchange. And then the Africa Digital Schools Initiative, the program that I manage, is our 3rd program. With the support of MasterCard Foundation, here we are today launching Africa Digital Schools Initiative in Narok County. In Kenya, we are working in 4 counties. We have already launched in Kiambu County. Last week we launched in Taita Taveta County. Today we are launching in Narok County. On Thursday, we are launching in Nyamira County. At the initial stage, we are focusing on science, technology, English, and mathematics, STEM subjects. And even as we focus on STEM subjects, and you may ask, why STEM? The world is moving towards everything knowledge-based. And knowledge-based is steered by science subjects, is steered by mathematics. Our approach to how we implement this program is anchored in partnerships. And that's why here today, I am with a lady who I've known for a very, very long time, and we have always met in the education circles. Ivan Mwai, the program manager of MasterCard Foundation in Kenya. And that's why when I see the presence of the county government, when I see representation from the ministry, when I see representation from our principals, the schools, this project is not about us, it's about all of us. So we are saying here that the essence of this program is to work with you, jointly. So we don't come with all the knowledge. I may speak very well, or very badly, or very boringly, but I may have one or half an idea to offer. The other half or quarter idea will come from the schools that we are working with, will come from the principals that we'll be working with, will come from the teachers that we'll be working with, and the learners in the school. It's a partnership. This is what Africa Digital Schools Initiative is about. Africa Digital Schools Initiative, we are saying we want at the end of the 5 years of this program, every county must have at least, if not those 20, at least more than 10 schools that are digital schools of excellence through planning and moving step by step in the implementation process to ensure that happens. And therefore, at this juncture, I'd like to invite our supporters, our first-line partners, MasterCard Foundation, represented in the person of Ivy Mwai. Ivy, please welcome to make her remarks.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The MasterCard Foundation was established in 2006, and it is independent from the MasterCard. The foundation has envisioned a world where all have the opportunities to learn and prosper. And as such, we've committed over $1 billion in 92 projects in 46 countries around the world, 27 of which are in Africa, and almost 6 million beneficiaries, over 85% of whom are in Africa. We focus on financial inclusion as well as youth education and employment. How we came about doing this is through a partnership, which is called the Partnership to Strengthen Innovation and Practice in Secondary Education. The MasterCard Foundation, together with 6 other US foundations, came together to establish this partnership. And it is a collaboration that was seeking to increase secondary education access and improve learning outcomes for marginalized populations. To fulfill this goal, SIPSI supports the development and testing of innovative models to address barriers to participation and achievement of secondary education, to facilitate the scale-up of effective interventions to support system strengthening and efforts to expand the evidence base. JESI is one initiative that is a SIPSI grantee and receives the majority of its support from the MasterCard Foundation. We started with a 2-year pilot program in Kenya and Tanzania from 2013 to 2015. And this African Digital Schools Initiative is now the first phase of that program that will, we hope, over the next 5 years, aim to improve student learning outcomes, as has just been outlined for you, in science, mathematics, English, in secondary schools in Kenya, Tanzania, and the Ivory Coast, and also increase the capacity of teachers in this area to use computers and internet resources to improve this teaching in the schools. And we are very hopeful that in a few years' time, the majority of secondary schools in this country will certainly, Gregory, be certified as digital schools for Africa. Thank you very much.
I want to say that we have come here to launch a program courtesy of JC and ADSI, and we are targeting our secondary schools in this county. I want to appreciate the fact that the beauty of launching something, it means the schools which will not have been reached by this program, there will be a trickle effect immediately after the launch, so that the whole thing can permeate into all our schools in this county, so that at the end of the day we shall not have a few advantaged schools while others are not advantaged. We don't want a case whereby in future we are saying others are performing better because of this program, others are disadvantaged because they have not taken in this program. So for the principals who are here, we expect that this thing will flow into other schools, because by launching it here we are saying this is the current state of the country. This is where we want the country to be. This is where we want our secondary schools to be. So at the end of the day, we should have all secondary schools taking up this technology. So welcome the project. You are too late, in fact. Karibu.
Represented by the Deputy County Commissioner, the County Education, the CEC in charge of education, Mr. John Maridani, the County Director of Education, Mr. Malim, the TSC County Director, Mr. Alio, Quality Assurance Officers present, MasterCard Foundation Program Manager, Ivy Mwai, JESI Program Manager, Gregory Naurika, the Chairman of the Board of Governors, the Board of Management, Oletipi's girls, Mr. Francis Nkako. Principals present, led by none other than the principal of Oletipi's girls, Madam Gidara, and also Mr. Kiptu, representing the principals in Narok. All teachers present, beautiful girls, our students, our children, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me a lot of pleasure to be here with you this afternoon. And I would like to thank the organizers for inviting the ministry to this occasion. I'm aware that this is a very, very important occasion in your county where you are launching the ICT program that will go a long way in boosting teaching and learning in our schools. This is in line with the Education for All goals and also the Sustainable Development Goals, the Constitution of Kenya 2010, the Vision 2030, and the Basic Education Act, among others, as well as all our policies. The government has also embraced public-private partnership, which will support the full realization of the program. In this regard, I want to thank the Global Schools and Communities Initiative, JC, for their support in schools since 2012, where they launched the Strengthening Innovation and Practice of Science Education in Nakuru and Machakos. And this program was a success. Those schools that benefited have gone an extra mile in service delivery to students and also improving school management. Our current policy document clearly puts into focus the role of ICT in education as it brings many benefits into the classroom. With this in mind, I want to thank most sincerely MasterCard Foundation for partnering with us in this noble cause. Provision of ICT equipment in these schools will be extremely helpful in leading us to the attainment of Vision 2030. This program will therefore help to retool our teachers in the new and modern pedagogical skills. Well-retooled teachers will be an asset to our economy since they will produce the requisite manpower. Ladies and gentlemen, promotion of ICTs in Kenya schools and other educational institutions has largely been articulated through our policy documents. The National ICT Policy recognizes the need to strengthen and streamline training through promotion of ICT in education at all levels, especially by improving ICT curricula and ensuring that teachers and the trainers at all levels acquire the necessary skills. With this launch and focus, the country of the country's Vision 2030, the ministry has the responsibility to lead in the development of well-trained teachers at all levels to fully participate in this knowledge economy and in the enhancement of the 21st century skills. Ladies and gentlemen, the ADSI program will therefore supplement government initiatives to address the poor performance in STEM subjects across this county. The 20 schools and 200 teachers selected from this county should play lead in ICT adoption and use in the county. This program will only happen if you embrace it. This will only happen if we embrace this program very firmly and live to its standards as a county. With those few remarks, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my great pleasure to declare the African Digital Schools Initiative in Narok County officially launched. Thank you very much. God bless you.
4 counties. I hope so.
So I will ask the chief guest to come and the principal of this school, because we are unveiling that in your school, the BOM, your team, balloons too.
Okay.
They will pop the balloons too. Okay, let us go. Madam Chief Guest, can we clap for them? Hiyo makofi si nzuri. Okay, let's do the other one. Okay. That is a board chair who has some science. People try to press it like this and doesn't go. So we want to say that the ADSI project is launched in Oretipis Girls High School, and we are going to do the same in each of the other counties. And so now, Madam Chief Guest, I'll ask you